You seem to have something to prove.
Yeah.
And then you had a great year. Do you feel like you were vindicated, that you proved what you wanted to?
Nah, I still don't think I proved what I needed to prove. I don't really feel like there's a lot more I could have done out there, and there's a lot more I should have done out there that I still kind of hold over my head, but I'm still trying to move on from it. So I still feel like I got quote unquote something to prove.
What are those moments
What do you mean, like?
that you think about where you could have done something better, or?
Say I get off a block and I don't make the tackle, stuff like that. Or if I get in the backfield and somehow I don't get the sack, it's just little things like that. Like I could have been a step faster.
You think you're hard on yourself?
I feel like everybody should be hard on themselves, especially like we should be our biggest critics. So I don't feel like I'm too hard on myself.
Is it giving you a different type of motivation going into the season?
Yeah, I could say that. You could say that.
How's that fueling you day to day then?
It feels good, but it also feels good to have like my brothers, like my teammates, like people like Bryson, Jackson, Dom, like in my circle, just to push me and actually work with them. It motivates me to be better.
This is your senior season. Does it feel like it's gone by really fast?
Yeah, it's crazy. I think I was talking to Coach Chop about this a couple days ago. We was just talking to Christian Gaston. We was just talking about him, about how this is gonna go by extremely fast, like a blink of an eye, you won't even believe it. It's true. So
You obviously had a big year last year. Does it feel like this is obviously it's your senior year, it's your last year. You feel like it's sort of your time now, I guess?
I don't know, cause I feel like my freshman year, I kind of felt like it was my time. So I could say even my sophomore year, I just felt like it was my time. Every year, I just feel like it's my time. But only the Lord knows, truly.
Even if last year maybe didn't go the way you wanted it to go the whole way, do you think you're still that same confident player?
I think I'm more confident, and I really just give it to the bond that the D-line has. It's way stronger than it was last year, if I'm gonna be honest. So I feel like that's where my confidence comes from.
You and James Pierce made such a nice 1-2 combo.
Yeah.
He's gone now, you're still here, but Caleb, what have you seen from him?
Caleb?
Yeah, last year and this offseason.
Caleb, he's the main guy I'm lifting with, like, throughout the weight room and throughout winter strength. So having somebody like him, I used to be good friends with Elijah Heron, and I'm still am, but like we having like a bond like that, like I said, we're all brothers in the D-line, but for sure, Caleb's one of the closest ones to me. So having somebody like that, especially next to me, pushing me through the lifts, like talking to me every day, day in, day out, like it's amazing. I see a lot of the great things from him, especially on the field.
We've seen a lot about your PFF grades from last year. Did that align with what how the coaches graded you each week, or were there differences there?
Coach Rob, Coach Rob, he always tried to like push me to be better than what the media portrays me as. So, you could say it aligned, but personally on myself, I didn't feel like I was doing as good as the PFF grades had me. So, you could say it aligned, but I'm gonna just say I could have done better.
You're going to be viewed this season as one of the difference makers on this team. You're one of the more accomplished players coming back. Are you comfortable in that role of being seen as a standout player on this defense?
Yeah. It's only natural just because of the amount of time I played since I've been here. So I kind of got no choice but to be okay with it, and I'm perfectly fine with it.
You obviously were a freshman when Byron was here, and you watched James. Kind of on that note, do you feel like you're sort of the next guy in line to sort of keep that standard high at that position?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Like I said, like they're their own people. Byron, amazing story, amazing guy. James, amazing story, amazing guy. But at the end of the day, they got different skill sets than me. I guess, like you said, just to keep that high standard. yeah, I got to keep that high standard. Like they kind of laid the path, especially starting with Byron. He kind of laid the foundation of how relentless we got to be, especially on the field. So I just got to show that in my game.
For both of those guys, you said amazing guys, amazing stories. What would it take this fall for you to kind of look back at yourself and think, wow, I'm an amazing guy with an amazing story?
You talking about like stat line wise or
Just in
like,
general, like how you feel, because obviously like, you had a great stat line last year, and then you
Yeah.
are telling us that you feel like you didn't fully fulfill what you wanted. So kind of your feeling.
I don't know. Truly, like, I don't know how I could answer that because I don't know what it would take. Really, I don't know what it would be until I feel accomplished. If we win that natty, when we win that natty, then I'll say, like, my story's been good.
A lot of the guys were milling around here during pro day, watching it. Were you here to watch the guys work out in pro day?
Yeah. I was working on school, but I was able to watch a little bit of it. I didn't get to see, I guess like the skills station, like when they're doing drills and stuff. But I got to see them run like 40s. What were you trying to ask?
Well, when you watch that, do you think, okay, that's going to be me in 12 months or anything like that?
Nah, I was really thinking like, man, it's crazy. Like, I'm proud of these guys. I'm seeing D-Samp. I came in with D-Samp. I'm seeing James. I came in with James. I'm like, dang, like, it's crazy. Like, they're here. Like, I guess a lot of people, not a couple of people were telling me I'm next. Like, it's gonna be you next. I'm like, okay. Like, I'm still waiting on the feeling to kick in, but I can say I do feel the reality of this is my last year. Like, I feel that. Yeah.
Do you feel like with not having James Pierce here, it does kind of open up that ceiling for you to go accomplish what you want out on the field?
I felt like I could have accomplished it still with James, but definitely I have more room, so you could say that. Yeah.
Do you think you have a different like demeanor or approach going into the season?
Yeah, definitely.
What would that be?
I don't know, but I know it's different. Like, I feel like every year I just kind of change or just learn, and I've been able to grow and move forward, so.
Perfect. Thank you.